Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all, to listen to Hopeful Butterfly as she shares her story about Qunu, the land of milk and honey. Once upon a time, on the mystical hills of Qunu, the Mtembu tribe was under attack by the Qwati warriors. The Qwati warriors were led by young King Meshach. They wanted to take over the rich land and fertile land that King Solomon had reigned over for 40 years. King Solomon was a wise and humble leader. However, now he was 90. His body was weak and frail. And his body told stories of how he had fought for his kingdom to be where it was, rich of minerals and fine spices. What also troubled him was the turmoil amongst his family members. For close to a decade now, the Mtembu tribe was under attack by the Mqwatis as they wanted to take over. Furthermore, King Solomon's advisors wanted to rule over the kingdom. They were greedy. King Solomon was married to Queen Nala, and they were blessed with 3 kids. With 1 foot away from his grave, King Solomon knew that he had to select his successor. He called his advisors and his wife together with his kids. And he said, for many years now, we've been fighting with the Mqwati warriors over the use of the river and many other things. However, one person is going to make sure that this beautiful land rises up again. And he said, Princess Sheba, my younger daughter, will take over me. Spat the older son. Dad, I'll never allow you. A woman can never, ever take over this kingdom. King Solomon did not want to argue with anyone. Instead, he would have conversations with his daughter, saying, Mdanam, you have to make me proud. This is the land that your ancestors have entrusted me, and I'm passing it down to you. Future generations are going to benefit from you being their leader. Princess Sheba would say, Dada, I don't want to take over this kingdom. There's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of fighting, and people are living in fear. And who am I to tell them what to do? A couple of days later, King Solomon died in his sleep. Princess Sheba was saddened by her father's loss. Months went by. She grieved. She was so sad. The kingdom was without a leader, and the Mqwati tribe was gaining more control. While in her sleep, she dreamt about this beautiful land of milk and honey, where there was unity and collaboration between the Qwati and the Mtembu tribes. and they all just flourished. Overlooking the kingdom was her father. The dream suddenly turned into a horrible one, where she dreamt that the river that they were fighting over was replaced by a stream of blood. She woke up in distress. She decided to take a walk. She covered herself so that commoners and people couldn't see her. She was also tired of hearing people lamenting about their frustrations. Her father in her dream had warned her that you will know when the time is right, but however you need to find the heartbeat of our village. So she went to observe. A couple of meters away from her house, she heard the joyous sounds of happy kids singing Hakuna Matata. A couple of kilometers down, it was a long walk, she found two lovers singing, I will meet you by the river. Businessman and businesswoman was saying, to Mamina. Everyone was happy. However, she also observed the corrupt advisors that were part of the monarchy. She revealed herself to them. Something inside so strong arose. Now, Princess Sheba ran to her mother, saying, Mama, I'm ready. I'm ready to take over this beautiful kingdom. I'm going to ensure that whatever my father has entrusted me with, we all succeed. Nala was so happy and thrilled. And she said, Mdanam, I've been waiting for this moment. There are advisors that have been carefully selected for you. And whoever you want to be part of your leading committee, please ask them to join us. So Nala and Princess Sheba strategized with the advisors that were pre-selected for her. She then said she wants to empower the woman that she saw as she was strolling down the streets of Qunu. She had to make very tough decisions because she fired all the corrupt officials. She also told her siblings that if they don't want her to rule, they better go. Something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. She kept singing, Ndizophumelela, Ndizophumelela, Noba bangathini. Oh, she kept singing. Because she had found what united everyone. It was music. So she'd often invite young children to come and sing. She worked quite closely with the Qwati king, believe it or not. And she said, I want to see him. And they both strategized together. And they worked towards building the community. It was tough at first. She didn't trust him. He also didn't trust her. But King Meshach wanted the village to prosper as much as Nala, the mother, and also Princess Sheba. While working together, the two fell in love, Meshach and Princess Sheba. However, Nala promised her kingdom, and she sang something to them to give them hope about why her and Meshach are getting married and the new dawn that was upon the village. And she said, "My African dream is a dream that we can follow. My African dream, there's a new tomorrow." And she gave hope to the villagers, and everyone lived happily ever after.